Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope all you guys are doing well tonight. As you can see, I'm smiling, I'm happy because finally, after recent poor one forms against teams that we're supposed to be beaten and putting teams under pressure, we've finally done that to Leeds United because it's Leeds United nil, Chelsea 3. 3 goals, 3 points, a clean sheet, third place, have a chance of in the Champions League. So yeah, and right now with 4 points above Arsenal. Of course also play Tottenham tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully Tottenham will beat them, but I doubt that. But anyway, I don't really care. As long as Chelsea get the win and not allow Arsenal to be above us, then that's it. Then that will be maybe more happy because seeing Arsenal going above Chelsea with the squad that we've got compared to their squad is unacceptable. So I really hope that Chelsea secure third place and also still be above Arsenal because we've got a better manager than our and Thomas Tuchel's a better manager than Thomas Tuchel. Yes, Stamford Bridge we may not have the biggest fan base, but at least our squad is better than Arsenal's, and we've got a manager who can make us go to finals. Except for the Champions League one this season. So yeah, so as long as Chelsea get the 3 points and make also be above Chelsea, then yes, that's good. But brilliant performance, and these players have proved me wrong because I did say that I have no confidence going to Leeds because the atmosphere will be great. They're fighting for their lives, and Chelsea simply kind of put teams under pressure, and that's what went for a draw. But you know what? I'm happy to be wrong. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm happy to be wrong because they proved me wrong. That yes, you may I understand what you're saying, but no, we're gonna make sure that you're wrong, and they proved me wrong. So brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So before I talk about this review, first of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. Let's hope we can keep this up. So make sure if you are new, hit the subscribe button below, smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you share this video to everybody so that they can give their opinions in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you can be alerted once I upload my content. So without further ado, let's talk about this game. The only disappointing thing is that this game could have ended 7-0 8-0 Chelsea because the amount of chances we had in both the first half and the second half. But let's talk about the goals first of all. The first goal was a brilliant goal for Mason Mount, and Reece James got the assist on that one. Really fantastic goal. Went past Millier in the bottom right hand corner, and boom, 3 minutes into the game was 1-0 Chelsea, and we all thought that. Yes, it's good that we got the early goal. Can we do what we did against Southampton and get that 6-0, or probably even more than that? And the thing is that and you know what? It could have been because the amount of chances after that. I say that from 0 to 10 minutes, Chelsea were all over Leeds. They were absolutely brilliant. Of course, the free kick came and then Mount had the chance, but way wide. Lukaku had the chance, headed past Millier, but it didn't go in. So that was really close from Lukaku. And then from 10 to 20 minutes, I thought that Leeds United got back to it. They had a few decent chances as well, but Mendy didn't have much to do. Of course, the one chance that they had was that missed chance from the number 20, which is Rodrigo. So that was a missed chance for him. So yeah, from 10 to 20 minutes, I thought Leeds was starting to get better, and I was feeling a bit scared. But then I thought Chelsea from 20 minutes all the way to half time were getting back to the game. And I must tell you, Anthony Taylor, yeah, got the decisions right for Chelsea because that tackle from Daniel James onto Kovacic was a bad tackle. And now Kovacic here is looking like he's not going to play in the FA Cup final against Liverpool this Saturday, which is unfortunate because I really want him to play. But the big question is that why cannot Kovacic rest this game so they won't get injured, and then you can start him in a game against Liverpool? Like that's the only thing I won't get. Like I'll leave the best players on the bench before I bring the best players to start in the game against Liverpool, because the only way to beat Liverpool is make sure you start with your best players and making sure they having a great performance. Now without Kovacic, we were in big trouble in this game. But you know what? When Bubba's Cheek came on, I thought he looked really good. He won the ball back. He done some lovely skills. He had a few decent chances as well. So I wasn't that scared. So big up to Loftus Cheek. I thought Jorginho had a decent game today. I thought he looked really good. So yeah, I thought that Trevor Chalobah was also really good. The same thing goes for Rudiger. I say Christensen was okay today. Was okay. I thought Reece James was brilliant. I thought Lukaku, the amount of chances that he had, I thought he was really good today. I thought Pulisic did really well, and Mason Mount was the man of the match because he got one goal, one assist, and it could have been more. He could have maybe a couple of goals, maybe could have had a hat trick tonight, and maybe could have got another assist. But yeah, and this stat, what I read from Sky Sports was unbelievable. Mason Mount is the sixth player this season to involve in 20 goal contributions. Of course, that all came from the first goal. In the third minute, of course, that's his 21 goal contribution. So, but he's still the sixth player. So that is unbelievable. And the thing is that's don't lie because Mason Mount is the top scorer for Chelsea this season and the top assist this season. So I just don't know why it always has to be Mason Mount. Like, why could it not be Lukaku or Werner or Havertz? Like, why does it always has to be Mason Mount? He was the best player last season, and now this season he's still Chelsea's best player. Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, that tackle on Kovacic from Daniel James was just sent enough. It was absolutely right because he didn't attempt to win the ball, and that injury really, really got me worried. He really got me worried. But like I said, when Loftus Cheek came on, I thought he looked decent in that game. And then ever since Leeds got to down to 10 men, we had to humiliate them. We just simply cannot let them get back to the game. We simply cannot. We had a few decent chances after that, and that's why at half time it could have been 4-0 Chelsea because Lukaku had two decent chances, but he couldn't manage to put that in. I thought Mason Mount had a chance, but way off target. Pulisic had a chance way off target. The same thing goes to Reece James. Loftus Cheek, it's just that, and that's the problem with Chelsea this season. That's why there's a main reason why Chelsea are winning the titles because we don't have that clear instinct, and we haven't done that in the last 5 years. We still haven't got that clear instinct. So if Todd Bowley can invest in big money and sign the players that Thomas Tuchel desperately wants, when it comes to defense, the wing backs, the wingers, and the striker, then I believe that Chelsea can find that killing instinct. And if we can do it, then I believe Chelsea will have that chance of being in the title race. I'm not saying that we will win the league, but at least we'll still have a chance of catching up to City and Liverpool, like we should have done last season, this season, the season after that, this season, last season, we should have done it, but we're just consistently inconsistent this season. But hopefully things change in the summer transfer window. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, so it could have been 4-0, 5-0 up at half time, and we could have made Leeds United embarrassed, but we didn't. But so yeah, but still, at least in that game, at least this was the first time since Southampton game where we took the lead at half time because the game against Arsenal it was 2-2 at half time, West Ham 1-0, Everton 0-0. Sorry, West Ham 0-0, Everton 0-0, Wolves 0-0, Man United 0. It was just shocking. But at least today we're 1-0 up at half time. So yeah, I told you guys that I expect Chelsea to have that same performance as they did in the second half. And what did they do? Hasn't been changed. Like Mendy had not much to do. He didn't have to make a single save. In that game, that tells you how poor Leeds are this season, and we kept them under pressure like we should have done against Arsenal, against against Man United, against Everton, against who should have done that. But today we've done that against Leeds United because that loss takes them to 18th. And the more they keep losing their games, the more they get relegated. And this season, nobody will predicted that. Nobody, not even me. So of course, Leeds have got a huge games coming up, and if they win those games, then they have then and also rely on teams falling down a bit, then they'll stay up. So that's the only way I can see Leeds going up. So yeah, unfortunately today it wasn't their night, but with Chelsea it's still their night. And then In the second half, nothing has changed, no substitutions. We all thought that let's keep going on this. And then yeah, so in the 52nd minute, Pulisic scored the goal. So he got the assist in the last game and he scored the goal. So he looked really good in the last two games. And then yeah, like I said, this game could have ended 8-0 Chelsea because Pulisic had a chance yet again. Mount, same thing again. Lukaku, same thing again. Just so many decent chances for Chelsea to end this game to be 8-0. And we could have made Leeds United get so embarrassed, especially at the Road. But but we don't have that clear incident. That's why we're not acting like Leeds. I mean, so we're not acting like Manchester City and Liverpool at the moment because we are way off their levels. Because if Man City um would have signed a striker, they would have beaten Leeds United probably 6-0, 7-0. And the same thing goes for Liverpool. They would have signed a decent striker. They would have ended that game 4-0, 5-0, maybe 6-0 at half time. I mean at full time, if you know what I mean. So that's the only disappointment I have with Chelsea because we still don't have that clear instinct. But if we can find it, it's going to take a long time. But if we can find it next season, then I believe Chelsea will have a chance. Not winning the title, but be title contenders because I want Chelsea to really secure top four rather than being dragged in the top four ways every single time. So as long as Chelsea can find that killer instinct and spend some big money this summer, then we have a chance. We have a chance. So yeah, really happy. And then in the 84th minute, I was like, I was like, I was when Lukaku when Ziyech gave the ball to Lukaku, I was like, shoot Lukaku, shoot, don't mess this up. You had decent choices, don't mess it up. So I was like, oh my days, he's gonna mess it up. But no, he didn't mess it up. He put the ball on the top left hand corner to make it 3-0, and that's his third goal in his last two games in the Premier League. And the big question is, could Todd Bolly had the impact? I think so. But for me, yeah, the big question is like, why couldn't Lukaku do this this season in all competitions? Why can he not do that? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But for me, yeah, I think he still needs to go. I think he still needs to go because he has to be doing this in all of the games. So for me, he still has to go. Werner needs to go as well. I think Pulisic needs to go, even though he looked good in the last two games. He needs to go. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, even though he looked decent today, he still has to go. Alonso still has to go. Star has to go, Aspilicueta has to go, and Christensen has to go. All these players I mentioned, they have to go. Because even though they look good in the last couple of games, for me, they still have to go because they still haven't been doing that this season. They still have been doing that, so they still need to go. So that's why Chelsea have to really spend big on the top Bolly. Since he's the new owner for Chelsea Football Club, we have to spend big and sign some players here that we desperately need and what Thomas Tuchel desperately need in order for our squad to be strong enough, just like Liverpool and City, we just have to do that next summer. And if we can do that, then Chelsea will have a chance of being title contenders. But it's going to take a long time. But hopefully, it won't take that long. That's what I'm hoping and praying for. That it won't take that long. So yeah, that is the end of this match preview. A very sorry match reaction, and it's a very happy one. Of course, I've not been smiling throughout this video, but as you can see from the beginning, I was smiling a bit. So yeah, but I will smile right now because, like I said, thank you and big up to you guys for subscribing. And hopefully we can get more on this. I like that person said you can only donate and send in some super chats on my YouTube channel once I reach 1K subscribers. So if we can reach 1K subscribers before Premier League season starts next in August, then I'll be a very happy man. So let's hope we can do that. That is my achievement. So yeah, so if you're more new, first of all, hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell notification so that you never miss any of my content, and you can also be alert to it. Make sure you smash this like button below if you enjoyed this match reaction, and share this video to everybody so that they can give their thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, and who you think was the man of the match and who you think played really well alongside Mason Mount. Because for me, Mason Mount was my man of the match today. One goal, one assist. Could have been more, but who cares? Brilliant performance from him. Brilliant performance. And yeah, this team can give me hope. Can give me hope against Liverpool. But Can we beat them? No, but do we have a chance? Yes, because after we beat Leeds United today, we have a chance, but it ain't gonna be that easy. Ain't gonna be that easy. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the final, but it ain't gonna be that easy the way Liverpool are playing, especially on the Jurgen Klopp. So, but I'm looking forward to it. But so yeah, they give me hope. They give me hope, Chelsea. So and they should do a few um after a few poor forms. At least today we got the win. That's all I can say. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of videos that's coming up, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. So look after yourselves, take care, and as always, up the shows. See you soon.